สวัสดีครับขอบะหมี่หมูแดงหนึ่งครับแล้วก็บะหมี่เกี๊ยวต้มยำครับ
Okay, so here we have what I think is my favorite kind of Guai Dtiao, and that is bami mu dang, which is the basic form, and I also have bami tom yum, or actually bami kiao tom yum, which is a little bit more spicy, although not very spicy. It's just got a little bit of added oil and herbs and spices to give it a bit of an extra kick. It's got this red pork in it, which is kind of, I don't know, a glazed grilled pork, which they slice and add in. And the gyao in bami gyao is the pork wontons, which you can see here. So if you just have bami mu dang, you'll just have the pork. If you have bami gyao, you'll have the wontons as well. And then you can either order tom yum or not tom yum, to your taste. It's not found everywhere, unfortunately. It's actually not a sort of very common street food, but it's quite distinctive because it always has the same sort of yellow background and red text in front of the stall. And you can see the red pork hanging up, usually, in front of the stall. So I'm going to start with the tom yum. Usually as well, you'll find a cruet of condiments. We've got here sugar, which I never add. We've got crushed peanuts, which I always add. Yeah. We've got the dried chili if you want to give it a bit of a pep up. And then something else you often find at Guai Dtiao stands is some vinegar with sliced chilies in. Don't forget to stir it up, or your first bite might be a little bit too spicy. So the gyao in the bami gyao are the wontons, and they are just kind of bami noodle sheets which are stuffed with minced pork. To my knowledge, there is no kind of vegetarian Guai Dtiao, I'm afraid. There is one that has only fish and tofu in it, but these wontons are stuffed with minced pork. Whew. Whether it's your nose running, your brow perspiring, or your eyes watering, you're always going to need a bit of paper around at a bami stand, and fortunately it's usually in these handy containers. So with a gun held to my head, I'd have to say that it's the regular bami mu dang which I find to be the best. It's just the plain soup and the peanuts and maybe a bit of extra chili that just really makes it a great dish for me. It's kind of a comfort food. I'm thinking from the UK of something like sausage and mash with gravy, you know, something just really hot and warming and easy to eat and tasty that just fills you up. If I've got a cold or something like that, then I'll just have bami mu dang and it'll just warm my body and just make me feel better. So you may well have noticed that I don't eat Guai Dtiao particularly politely. I'll stick the noodles in my mouth and just bite them off, and it doesn't look particularly pleasant. But if you are a slightly more delicate kind of person, you want to be eating with a little more decorum, you can do a little trick where you load the noodles and the pork onto your spoon first. Maybe get a bit of soup in there, and you can pop them into your mouth in one bite. If I'm hungry, I don't always have time for that, but it's something you can do if you want. If the noodles will cooperate. So unlike Guai Dtiao Rua, banh mi normally comes as decent sized portions, so being nearly 2 bowls down, I'm getting kind of stuffed now, but I'm going to manage to soldier off this last bowl. I hope you've enjoyed this little introduction to banh mi mu dang, and I hope you'll try it next time you're in Thailand. If you like this video, please let us know. Why not leave a comment and let us know what you thought, and I'll see you next time.